I'm Chris, and this is Cryptocurrent, and today I've got a pretty cool project to show you guys. But before we get started about the project, I just kind of want to talk about what the project is about and the ecosystem it's kind of in. So this project is called Enjinstarter, and it's a type of launch pad, right? So if you don't know what a launch pad is, it's kind of like the GoFundMe of crypto projects, right? And most large ecosystems have them. So for example, Polkadot has Polkastarter, which is a platform where anyone who wants to build something on Polkadot can go there, pitch their idea, and then crowdfund their money or crowdfund their like the capital that they need to get the project up and running. I think Ethereum also has one. It's called DAO Maker, and this is another one. GameFi, it's also a launch pad. Binance has its own launch pad, and they're all like really popular, and there's a lot of demand for them. So Enjinstarter here is a launchpad token that just came out, I think, a little more than a month ago, 2 months ago, and it's for the Enjin coin, right? So the Enjin coin pretty much is a ecosystem that revolves completely around gaming, right? Gaming, NFTs, collectibles, all this type of stuff that is it's a huge industry, and crypto could really, is really finding its way in there with adoption. So if we take a look at Enjin coin in the past 3 months, just the price action of the father chain, if that's what you want to call it, or the father project, it's gone all the way from $1.20 to $4, $4.50, and now currently at around $4, which is a 3 to 4x, which is a huge gain in 3 months, and honestly less than 3 months. That looks like it's about 2 months. But yeah, in 2 months it is 3x in price, so it has a ton of momentum and a ton of attention at it right now, which is why I think it's a pretty good time for this Enjinstarter token to have launched. So if we take a look at Enjinstarter itself, we can see it's hanging out at 17 cents, and it came out 2 months ago, a little less than 2 months ago, and it's just been ranging between 10, 12 cents, and at the top like 20 cents. And it has been holding this level for the past 2 months for a long time, which isn't something you usually see with new projects. Usually they'll dump really quickly right after their initial investing rounds. But this, on the other hand, seems to be gaining a lot of attention, and a lot of people are speculating on it, thinking that it might be the next Polkastarter, or the next GameFi, the next DAO, the next Binance launchpad, which is understandable. So if we take a look at the project itself, we can, where is it? There we go. If we take a look at the project itself, it is just a platform where people who want to release video games, who are looking for funding, can go ahead and pitch their ideas and then get get the funds they need. And over the past, just the past week or so, if you can see, like November 28th, that was today, that was yesterday, 4 days ago, etc. So over the past week, there have been a lot of projects popping up on this, and they have all been raising the money they have been seeking to raise, which is, first of all, a good indication that this is actually a desired product, right? This platform is actually needed, people are actually using it, and then also that the sheer volume that it's generating. So literally 150,000, 100,000, 300,000. So you could say around $500,000 have been raised in the matter of like a week or so, which is pretty substantial for a product that literally just came out. What's more important though is the amount of time it took for these to meet their funding goals. So I was paying attention to this one today, and it raised its money in minutes, in like a minute and a half or something crazy like that, which just goes to show how much people want to get in, how much retail investors like you and me want to get in on these projects at the ground floor. So obviously this platform is being used, and it is in high demand, and it's been holding its price as well, and it's relatively cheap compared to, on a market cap basis, compared to these other launchpads. One more thing I want to draw attention to is, yes, the volume on Uniswap. So this, if you are looking to get into this coin, maybe you can pick it up at Uniswap. The fees are, I picked it up on Uniswap, for full disclosure, and the fees weren't too bad when I got it. I think I had paid $50, but that's still a lot. If you guys are, however, for any reason working with MX or MEXC exchange, so to not deal with the fees, you can go ahead and trade it through there or buy it through there, and then you're not gonna have to pay much fees or many fees. Uh, yeah, go ahead and do that. And then I don't know too much about the OX protocol. Haven't looked at that or Big One. I don't even know what that is. But if you're looking to pick it up, I would say MEX or Uni. And yeah, those are the two main places that you can pick it up. If we go ahead here and so, okay, yeah, one thing I do want to draw attention to is a really bullish indication that I have for this project. So first off, they've held the general price, their general price levels for the past 2 months, which is, a really good sign for starting projects. Secondly, they've been making higher lows, right? So right here, the low, it bottomed out at 10 cents, and then the next trough or the next low was 12 cents, even over here, around 13, 12 cents. And then over here, the bottom trough was 13 cents, 14 cents. So the lows are getting higher up, and then we're just getting really close to the resistance. And if you think about it like that, like in this technical sense, this is really close to a ascending triangle. Oh yeah, and then finally, if you take that into account, the fact that it's been holding its price level for a while, and go over Uniswap and check out the volume that it's been trading, we can also see that despite the price staying relatively stable, the volume, the amount being traded, has been growing over the past couple weeks, which is really bullish, and it's almost like a it's the leading indicator in this case. So that's another thumbs up for this project in the short to midterm. And other than that, all I have to say is that this project came out 2 months ago. If we speculate a little bit here and say, okay, what if this project, acted similarly in price as Starter or GameFi? So if we come over here and check out Starter, in the first 2 months that it launched, it was trading sideways at around 15, 20 cents, something like that. And then it went on a pretty massive tear all the way up to $6, which is a 30x more or less at the very peak. And if you were to have just held, currently you'd be at a solid 15x or 12x, something like that, which is a massive return on investment. If we take a look on GameFi, on the other hand, the exact same story would play out. If you bought in within the first couple months, right, down here in this accumulation, you would be massively up on your investment. I think 4 or 5x, something like that. So those are some encouraging signs that launchpads, are doing well as of now in the current space. And then what also really helps is that there's a ton of NFT and like metaverse collectibles hype. So that could also be a bit of a catalyst for this Enjinstarter protocol to kind of take off. That was pretty much it, though. I just wanted to show you guys this project, maybe before it, pumps like crazy and then everyone starts FOMOing in. Or maybe it doesn't. Obviously not financial advice, but for full disclosure, I threw a little bit of money in there, and let's just see how it goes. Anyways, if you like these quick, short, little videos on projects, thumbs up would be freaking amazing, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.